What's good, everybody on YouTube? It is your boy Tim coming back at you with another YouTube video, and welcome to TA Vlogs. If this is your first time stopping by the channel, I would like to say welcome, and if you guys could, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. All of that does help out the YouTube algorithm and helps boost my video to more and more people. So thank you to every single one of you guys that do that on all my videos. For today's video, we're gonna go over my top 5 favorite sneakers in my collection. So this list was extremely hard to make. Right behind me, we have about 50 or so pairs, and upstairs I have about another 10 to 20. So I almost went through 70 pairs to get my top 5. So let's get right into the video. Now I do have 2 honorable mentions because, like I said, this list was extremely hard to make, so I couldn't narrow it down to just 5. So I did add 2 honorable mentions. So this video basically is, if I can only keep 5 sneakers in my collection, these would be the 5. So for the 2 honorable mentions, I do have the Air Jordan 11 Cool Gray and the LeBron 8 South Beach 2021. So the reason why I have these 2 as my honorable mentions is this was the first pair of sneakers I ever paid resale for. This was in the beginning of my collection. This was probably my 2nd or 3rd sneaker I had in my collection. I bought this off of somebody at my school. And this LeBron right here was probably the best shoe to have back in high school. And now that I was able to add this to my collection almost 10 years later, I had to add this on my list. And just being from South Florida, this represents South Florida so well. LeBron coming to Miami, having the South Beach in my collection. I never thought I would own this sneaker because at one point this sneaker was going for about $2,000. But now that they retro them, this shoe basically goes for almost retail. So I have these 2 as honorable mentions. But let's get into that crucial top 5. Now this top 5 list is not in order. It's not from 5 to 1. This is just all over the place. So they're not in any special order. So the first shoe I have for top 5 sneakers in my collection is the Jordan 6 Carmine. Now this is the first sneaker my wife bought me. That's why it holds a special place in my heart. And the Jordan 6 is one of my favorite models of all time. And the colorway, the Carmine colorway, is a beautiful colorway. I love this Carmine red, pinkish, whatever you want to call it. The hits, the suede, the leather. I just love how this shoe looks. Seeing Jordan wearing this shoe, I love the shoe, and this is why it has to be on my list. The next sneaker on my top 5 list is the Yeezy 700 Wave Runner, the OG 700. Now this model at first did kind of tank. This was up on his website for a pre-order for a couple of days. Nobody really wanted to wait for the pre-order, but I did hit it on the 2nd drop. Now at first, I'm not gonna lie, I was part of that people that were hating on it, but once I saw more and more images and more people wearing it, I did develop a love for this sneaker. And having it in hand, just the colors, how they flow, you wouldn't think that these colors would go. You got greens, blues, orange, grays, blacks, and this lime green lacing system right here. So when you put all these colors together, they don't initially go together, but having them on feet, it looks so good. And just looking down at your feet, I love looking down at my feet when I have the 700 Wave Runners on. They look so good with a lot of outfits. They feel amazing, they're comfortable. I have to have this one on my list. The next sneaker that's going to be on the list is going to be the Jordan 3 White Cement. This is the first retail W I ever had in my collection. This is the 2nd shoe I've had in my collection. And the first shoe was the Orlando Magic 7. I did pay 90 bucks for that shoe, but this was the 2nd shoe. The first shoe I was able to hit personally for retail. And just the Jordan 3 is another one of those models that I love. I cannot live without this sneaker in my collection. I'm looking to get that 2023 version of the White Cement. I heard those rumors were coming out that they were dropping next year. So I'm really excited about that because this shoe is beat up. Paint chipping, repainted, sole separation, yellow on the sock lining. But it still kind of looks good, and I still do like the character. The leather on here is A1, and I'll never get rid of this sneaker because this is my first retail W. And I believe the White Cement looks better than the Black Cement. That is just me. Let me know in the comment section down below which one is better, the Black Cement or the White Cement. The next sneaker on this list is going to be a little bit of a hype sneaker, and that is going to be the Travis Air Jordan 1. Now, I did have a couple options at this spot. I had a couple different Air Jordan 1s I was going to go with. But this one just means a little bit more to me because this is my travel sneaker. And what I mean by that is whenever I go on a nice trip, like I went to London, Paris, or if I go traveling to Arizona, California, any place like that, I'm going to bring this sneaker. So this is my traveling sneaker. I always have Instagram photos with the sneaker. That might just be the inner hype beast in me to bring the sneaker with me. But just to be at the Travis concert and to see these on feet and to have these in my collection, this is another shoe that I never thought I would have in my collection. And I'm so happy I was able to hit this for retail on the Sneakers app. So that was a big blessing, a big W. But yeah, like I said, there was a couple other Air Jordan 1s I was going to go with at this spot. The other Air Jordan 1 I was going to go with is the Off-White UNC. but I didn't go with that one just because I feel like this one is more wearable. The browns and the blacks goes with a lot more outfits. The blue and orange one is a little bit harder to match, and that one just stands out a little too much. Right here is a little subtle flex, and I just love this backward swoosh, all the innovation. Travis definitely did kill this pair. And the last sneaker on the list might come to a surprise to a lot of you guys, but that is going to be the Yeezy Foam Runner. Even though I've only had this sneaker in my collection for about 6 months now, this has quickly grown to one of my favorite sneakers of all time. Comfort, just how easy it is to wear. I throw this on with any outfit and it looks good. The style design, the futuristic design, people always looking at my feet when I wear this shoe, always coming up to me, what sneaker is that? What sneaker is that? Always, this is just a conversation starter, and just quickly became one of my favorite sneakers in my collection. And another dope part about this is that the retail is extremely cheap at 90 bucks. But unfortunately, we always strike out getting a retail. So resale isn't too bad, going anywhere between 150 to 200 bucks, which is basically a retail price for a pair of sneakers nowadays. So that's how I look at it if I'm going to pay resale for the foam runners. But yep, this foam runner is definitely one of my favorite in my collection, even though I've only had it for a little bit of time. Comfortableness, easeability to wear, and I just catch myself wearing this maybe 5 to 6 times a week. So I had to add this to the list. Alright guys, well that's my top 5 sneakers in my collection. I did have those 2 honorable mentions, so we'll go top 7 in my collection. And guys, make sure to drop a comment down below. Out of these 7 sneakers, which one is your favorite? Make sure to smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. If you are new here, make sure to check me out at Instagram and TikTok at Potato Chip. Both of those links will be down in the description box below. As well as check out my Discord, Poppy Gang. That's going to be the top link down in the description box below. Make sure to come through, show some love to the server. We are trying to grow out the community over there. I do have some voice channels where you can hop in when I am live. We can talk about sneakers and fashion, so just make sure to show some love at Poppy Gang. Link is down below. It's been your boy Tim, signing out. Peace.